I'm Jefferson Graham. This is Photowalks TV, very special group of episodes. You know, my dad, Jerry Graham, the late Jerry Graham, hosted a travel series here in San Francisco back in the 90s called Bay Area Backroads. This is Photowalks Meets Backroads. My son Sam had this brilliant idea. What if you went and retraced some of your dad's steps, just sort of took a look around, see how things have changed, what you think of an area versus what he thought of an area, and sort of merge the two together.
Now, what other city in the world could you walk from Italy all the way over to China just by crossing the street?
My dad loved the shot back when he did it, and 30 plus years later, I could still do it from Italy to Chinatown, right across the street.
This is Main Street, Mendocino. This is probably the most recognizable view of town.
What's cool is how Main Street really hasn't changed much, well, except for the prices, of course, and they do call downtown Mendocino. My dad suggested starting right here when you come to Mendocino. Go right through this opening to check out the awesome free view.
These are the headlands, right?
These are the headlands of Mendocino, that's correct.
Now, this view hasn't changed in 30 years. Will it change in 100?
Take a look. They are roasting coffee, and coffee is what North Beach is all about.
Sadly, this coffee place my dad went to visit, Cafe Roma, is one of the several ones that I noted that have since closed. But there are still many places to get great Italian coffee in North Beach, many. So this is the deli that my dad visited back in the 90s. It's called Molinari's. It's over 100 years old, and it's being run by the fourth generation, Nick Mastrelli.
North Beach in my life has changed a pretty good deal. It's probably gotten a block shorter. That's part of another calling, I feel, is to help keep this special neighborhood alive and going.
A few quick notes about me and my dad. Jerry Graham was a cameraman and announcer in the early days of television before moving into radio and morphing into an incredible Act 3 with a return to TV. He bought me a camera as a youngster and encouraged me to follow my love of photography and journalism. The only time we ever appeared together on camera jointly was for my old Talking Tech series for USA Today.
What kind of camera does Jeff's dad have?
I don't have a camera.
You don't have a camera?
Now, this interview was taken about 5 years into the smartphone era, and while I'm sure that Jerry Graham would be packing a smartphone with a killer camera today like his kids, well, I've got to thank him for the memories and Cron TV for capturing Jerry Graham at his best.